From strange things to do with your dog's hair to a children's book about illegal activity, we look at 10 of the most idiotic book titles. I'm Jonathan, and welcome back to another episode of JRP Lists, a weekly show that premieres every Friday. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, we have the Star Trek Klingon Hamlet book. If you ever liked Hamlet and thought, I wish that there would be a way that it could be a Klingon version, well, this is the book for you. It's full of the normal Hamlet story that you expect, but with a lot of other Klingon tropes, such as honor and stuff, and everything that a Klingon does with a lot of Klingon language. And stuff like that. So, for a Star Trek nerd, you might be able to like this, but for everyone else, it's just downright strange. Very strange book, I'm telling you. Coming in at number 9, it's Why Cats Paint, a Theory of Feline Aesthetics. Now, I don't understand this because as far as I know, cats don't paint, so I never had a book needing an explanation because I didn't realize that they did paint in the first place. It's a very interesting book. I haven't actually read it myself, but the title itself is enough to make me want to read it. Coming in at number 8, it's Boosting Your Self-Esteem for Dummies. The title itself is a contradiction because if you're reading a book about boosting self-esteem, you obviously don't think much of yourself, so you don't need a book to call you a dummy. So you're not going to pick up a book about self-esteem that's already calling you a dummy. You're already taking a step back. So this, man, for anyone that has a real self-esteem problem, this is not the book that they're going to want to read. Coming in at number 7 is one of the craziest ones, Knitting with Dog Hair. And the little slogan below says, better a sweater from a dog you know than love from a sheep you'll never meet. That's just stupid. And the little sticker, stop vacuuming and start knitting. This is a real book, people. I mean, it has a little note from People magazine on the top there. For those who dread being in fashion's doghouse, there is hope in the form of an all-natural fiber that can help you put on the dog. Why would you ever want to do this? Anyone that ever does this clearly is like single and 40 years old and like has no life and just really doesn't care about their dog either. I mean, this is horrible. You pick up all your dog's dinner, just downright creepy to think about. Oh my gosh, let's move on to the next one. Coming in at number 6 is The Night Dad Went to Jail. This is horrible because, I don't know, you know, with all the abuse things going on around here, the last thing the kids wants to do is read a book. Obviously, the kid's going to be aware of the dad going to jail, whatever scandal went on, whatever. They're not going to want to read a book to remember about it. I think, you know, the mom comforting the child however they want to, it's fine. But having a book about it, I think it takes one step too far. It's just kind of a very sensitive issue that does not need a book. Oh my gosh, this goes to another level of disturbing. Number 5 on a lighter note is Who Cares About Elderly People? And actually the book is quite different than the title. It actually goes on to say, you know, everyone should care about elderly people. It would say something like, who cares about elderly people? And then the next page would say like, I do, or whatever like that. But the title is very misleading because it makes you want to say it with a different tone, like, who cares about elderly people? It's just kind of a silly book considering it's for a child. And again, once you read it, you'll understand it's meant in a positive sense, but the title just totally is misleading. Number 4 is very interesting. It's an older book from back in the 60s, and it's called Little Bobby's Drunk Again. Okay, I guess there's some child drinking going on around here. I didn't realize this was a problem. It's Little Bobby's Drunk Again. I don't know if this is a sequel book or not, but obviously it's a book telling you not to drink alcohol, but it shouldn't have an example of underage drinking. I don't know, it's just the title kind of throws me off there a little bit. Number 3 is a great one. Everything I Want to Do is Illegal. So it goes on to show a couple various activities of things you shouldn't do that are illegal, such as robbing a bank and stuff like that, with nice colorful pictures of you with a gun holding up someone at a bank. Just what you want to show your child. Your kid already has bad tendencies. You don't need to go ahead and tell them everything they shouldn't do, because once it's in their minds, now they're starting to think about all this stuff. You don't need to say, see all that bad stuff? Yeah, don't do that. You don't need to give them the ideas. Not to mention that the way this book is written, it seems like it's targeted towards very young audiences, and they wouldn't even know what the word legal means, much less illegal, or what the difference is. And so this book mostly will just supplant things that they shouldn't do. It's just going to give them ideas for things. So very bad book, very bad for kids. Coming in at number 2 is How to Make Money in Your Spare Time. A benign title, but look at the picture. It's a guy with a rifle and a mask on. So I would guess it's telling you you can go out and rob a bank or something to make some quick cash. This is such a dumb book because the book actually is very good. It shows you good ways to make money on the side. I don't know if the book cover was a prank or something because it has nothing to do with the actual contents, but the picture is just horrible because it implies so many things that you could do to make money, and gosh, horrible picture. And coming in at our number 1 spot, it's a children's book, little golden book, Counting the Days Until the Apocalypse. Oh my gosh, guys. And actually the book has nothing to do with the apocalypse, really. It's just saying in general how to keep your kid occupied. You know, you can color a page of this, you know, pet with your dog, go play outside, whatever like that. But the title, unfortunately, has something to do with the apocalypse. It's saying in general just how to keep yourself occupied. But gosh, that is a very bad title. Not what you want your kids to think about. Not to mention you have to explain to them what the apocalypse means. Oh my gosh, that is crazy, guys. But that is it for today for JRP Lists. Come back every Friday for another amazing episode, but we're not coming back until late April because we are taking a break to work on Paradox, and there's been a lot of updates on the Paradox movie, by the way, so tune in this Monday for a lot of more info on that. But that is it for today. We will see you back for season 2 in late April, and you guys have an awesome day.